Hello, this is Barry and Jill. This is the first video we're filming. It's the 20th of March 2021, still in the coronavirus lockdown, and we're just going to walk around the block that we normally walk for our daily exercise during the week. It's about a 15-minute walk around the block, so we go down Fairway, which we're on now, turn right onto Linkway, and then onto Westway and turn left onto Meadowview Road, and then onto Grand Drive, and then back around into Fairway after Church Walk. As you can notice, it's reasonably quiet. Not many people around. It's a Saturday afternoon. Phase we're in at the moment with the lockdown, we're not allowed to meet outside with groups of people at the moment, so it would be only one person in a park on a bench if you want to meet up for a coffee or other drink. There's no outside sports allowed, so notice in a while when we go onto Meadowview Road there's some tennis courts, but there'll be nobody using them because of the restrictions that are still in place at the moment. Behind us, so she's just coming into view now. So not worked out how to flip the camera around at the moment, so if I turn it around you'll see me as well, I hope. Loud bikes. I've just turned right onto Linkway now. you can notice today, we don't have that great weather. It's a view of the sky. It's very cloudy today and very dull. Just it's been like this all day today. We've had no break in the cloud. It's just been continuous all day long. The route we're taking today, it's in a big square really, so going round in a loop like a big square. Taking a left onto Westway. And if you continue walking down this road, you eventually get to Grand Drive. And Grand Drive goes all the way from Rains Park down south to Malden, and then you can join other roads going south to Richmond from there, Sutton, and then on down onto the A3, I believe. And the M25. Didn't pan the camera around left, but there's an alleyway there that takes you down left, and you can do a shorter loop back from where we just walked from onto Fairway, where it becomes Linkway. You can do a shorter loop if sometimes when we go out in the mornings before work or in the evenings, we don't have time to do this loop, we do the shorter one. Just turning left now onto Meadowview Road, which is it's a quite residential road on one side, and then we have the recreation ground and an area of open ground, which is used to be a sports field, I believe, on the on the left here we have tennis courts. As I mentioned earlier, they're not being used at the moment because of the lockdown, That's a bit out of use at the moment. And on the right hand side we have the open sports ground area, and it's a very nice view here, nice and tranquil. As you can notice, this road, it's an alley pathway that goes between the road we've just come from, Westway, and Grandview Drive, Grand Drive, and it is a public thoroughfare, so walkway and a cycle lane. And on the left here we have some blocks of residential flats, very nice, with some balconies that overlook the playing fields on our right.
Look.
Well, today's cloudy, it's not terribly warm, it's about 10 or 11 degrees Celsius today. Not too bad for the time of year, I suppose, late March. Recreation ground there. It's not being used today, it's very quiet. At the moment the park and recreation facilities are open for playgrounds, but this one doesn't seem to be in use today. We just turn left now onto Grand Drive, which is one of the main roads. Goes from down past Malden and Sutton up to Bushy Road, which is the main road from London down to the south, which is part of the A3. It's where the A3 starts from central London. And on this road, Grand Drive leads up to it. This is the first road that we cross, is the one that leads down towards the alleyway on Westway. So if you want to do a shorter loop this way or in reverse, you can take the shortcut which brings you out to that corner. just turn left onto Church Walk. This will take us back down to where we started to complete the loop. Back onto Fairway. And we're now back on to Fairway where we started, so we've completed the loop now around the block that we walk every day for our daily exercise, because at the moment you're only allowed allowed to go out once a day for exercise at the moment. Restrictions are going to be lifted, I believe 29th of March, for a bit more freedom, so we'll be able to go out a bit more after then, which will be very good after the last few months of being in lockdown in this situation. I hope you've enjoyed the first of our videos in and around the Rains Park area, and we look forward to your company in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.